Right? Hey, this is my RCPD no burp post-Botox blog, I guess. Saturday, 5 to 6 on the 11th, no, the 8th of November. I had my Botox on Friday the 31st, so a week and a day ago. It's been 8 days. I was having mini burps and like air vomit, suppose that's what it is. I want to say some burps, but I don't think they're quite real yet because I'm like, it's just like, feel a lot of like stuff coming up. I can taste it a lot of the time. I was having a lot. I was having really bad acid reflux, heartburn yesterday, the night before that. But now this morning I haven't had much. I also haven't had much to eat though, so there isn't much to exit out of my body. But getting angsty, getting worried, but also getting hopeful about it kicking in or trying to like nudge it because it should be about time for it to really start kicking in. And I guess I risked it. I bought one. I bought a Ramune. um, Other side effects I've had though, my tongue coming off the surgery, like this way, was like swollen and numb. I originally thought it was anesthesia, and I got told it was anesthesia. My voice is shot. Yeah, I think it's just the stress of like the process, and I also coughed a lot. I didn't mean to. She told me not to cough when I was waking up, but I did anyways. But I like stopped after a while. It wasn't that much, but maybe it like really whatever. And then the acid doesn't help. I don't know. I can feel it hard to vocalize. It's interesting to because if I can speak like this, I can speak a lot like this. But like yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we're getting somewhere. We're slowly coming back, and clearly because I can do this video now. Maybe it's just never that strong voice, anyways, because I've always been kind of weirdly quiet. Um, yeah, and my tongue. Presumably, I haven't asked the doctor. I'll see her in like a couple of days. The 13th, I think, is my appointment. They use like a no, 14th, I think, whatever. They use like a clamp to pull back. Oh yeah, the 13th actually. Whatever. You don't need to know my schedule. To like pull back your tongue or something. So like really it did some nerve damage or some shit. But it's already healing. It's already been a week. It's already like I can still feel it there, but it's not as bad. It's like it was like super numb and it tasted weird. I didn't want to push it too far. And it was like swollen on one end. But just like a few tingles. Right? Like it's mostly healed. So that's good. I'm glad because I've heard some people say that this is a thing that they should really be warning people about that can happen. Not never permanent, but some people like it lasts like at least like a month or maybe more. Month. I don't know. It might feel funny for a while, but like it's mostly not. It's hard to think about. I have to really think about it. Yeah, voice, acid reflux. I don't know. I'm eating some. To have some solid down too. Peanut butter rice cake. Mm. Slow swallow, of course. Like I need to just chase everything with a ton of water, right? Like it gets stuck. I guess I guess it literally does get stuck, but it's not stuck in your airway. It's stuck in your foodway, so it's fine. You just have to wash it down. Um, it's getting a little bit better already, which is good, but concerns me. Like I don't know. Presumably, you get to a point where you're burping uncontrollably, but also can swallow just fine. I don't know. It's just supposed to last for months, so I clearly should not be impatient. It's literally only been a week. But I'm good at anxiety. I've really cultivated anxious responses to things. Anxious modes of thinking. I'm already feeling way better though, day to day though. Like I can just tell. I've been really tired and sleepy though because I haven't got enough sleep. because of the fucking acid reflux. It's up and down. So we'll see how I feel long term. But yeah. You also tell like the different, like I can tell what a burp is now, or what the muscle is. The muscle's way, it's like a different spot than I thought. Like I never really had control of that muscle. The feelings do feel slightly familiar. I don't know if that's just because they're natural feelings and it's a thing my body does, so I will know it, or if there was a point in my life where I did burp. I don't know. Yeah, but like one day when I first started getting like the burps, I felt like amazing. So I had dinner and I did not fucking die. Holy shit! And it's been wild. So that's why I'm like kind of excited to have full burps, so I can just like, I don't know. Obviously, you still don't want to push it. You still can get bloated and stuff, but like it's not. But I don't know. I just want to know that it's working. You know. I guess I'll open it. These are annoying. Yeah, these are annoying. Yeah, that works. I'm a weak ass bitch though. Oh, you hear that? That's a fucking burp. Holy shit, that's a straight up. Well, it sounds like my fucking sounds, but it like I felt the burp at the back. So we're getting somewhere. So I think I'm hopeful now. I'm really hopeful now. Yet the soda should not kill me. It'll certainly be interesting though. Please. Goodness gracious. There's a laser, by the way. There we go. All right. Sorry, you have to see my food. If you're watching this, I don't know if I'm gonna post this. If someone's watching this, they're content warning, freaking gross body stuff. Okay. My friends, the bubbles. Cheers. Nothing. You kind of just have it's. You don't force it. You just let it come up, and then it comes up, right? I say it to a bunch of people who have been burping for their whole fucking lives, and you apparently do it silently. You just go about your day burping constantly without telling anyone. Oh, holy fuck. Wow. That certainly got some stuff out. Oh, maybe a little anticlimactic. I'm sure I'm expecting. I've heard people do some good fucking burps. I have much to learn. I have ways to go still. Right? Like every go. Like I can do when I'm like bouncing air in my throat, but I want like just like I can feel the muscle vibrating because it's a new feeling to me. No flappy flaps. It's not a flap. It's like a sphincter. It's like an anus in there. I'm sorry. I'm just like this. I love melon soda. Oh, that's wild. When I do the tilt, this is my tilt to trigger it, which ideally I shouldn't need to do, right? The way I heard it is that I guess it's the beginning stages, but like when it's fully kicked in, you're not even gonna, well, but once it starts to wear off, you might start burping less often. So you want to encourage it until it just like sticks, because it's that like when the Botox is active, you have no choice. It's just happening, and that's training the muscle a little bit. But it's that period when it's fading off, but it's still doing it, that you really want to like hammer it in, because you're building the habit without the Botox, with less of the Botox. So you want to be like sipping fucking sparkling water every single fucking hour or some shit. Oh, it's. Those were good though, cause like I've had a lot. I had a banana this morning. Oh, I had a banana. I'm gonna get some water. I had a banana this morning. I could taste it coming up even like recently, which is weird. I feel like when it's just like, if I have like good enough burps and it's just like air coming up, and it's not just like me constantly trying to nudge air, and I'm just nudging food up, right? It should ideally just be like blah, 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 and then just like leave it all out, and it's just pure air. Because those were some clean, like I didn't taste much Ramune there. It was just air. But yeah, I'm like, I mean, I've always been, because of my gurgles and like funny sounds, I've always been conscious of air coming up and hitting whatever. So now I'm like even more conscious of like the air shifting around my body. And like my brain right now is like, oh, you should be worrying about your abdomen. This spot here, your diaphragm, it should hurt. It should hurt. Was it not hurting? It should hurt now. It should hurt about now, because like right about now is when the soda hits and kills me. And I guess maybe there are still some like, probably because I'm talking from down there. I don't know. But I'm just like, there's like trauma around fucking sodas, which I used to drink because I didn't know better. I stopped like a couple of years ago, right? Yeah, a year ago, maybe a bit more, once I realized what it was. So like I've drank Ramune before. I love Ramune, but that kills me. Not anymore though. Anymore. Okay, let me finish this one. Should I just go for it? Yeah, I haven't finished my stupid thing. I'll just go for it. Oh, it's hard to control. Like my brain wants to stop it. No, let it happen. It just. No, that tastes a little picky. Oh, that's the thing. It's not up on my nose yet, but I felt it on the top of my mouth. Um, I heard a lot of posts on Reddit, and people are like, or just like discussions from Dr. Robert Bastion, I think is his name, the guy who fucking discovered you can fix it. Holy shit, bless him. He deserves a fucking Nobel Prize for medicine or some shit. I swear to God. Even though those shits are not worth anything. Holy shit. The goat. The goat. And he has, I think what it is. I'm looking at the volume, and I'm probably speaking at a fine volume. And I'll listen to it back, and it might not be as strained as it feels. It feels like my voice is strained, but it's maybe not. It might sound different. I feel like it should sound different. It sounds different in my head. Hopefully I'm not like hurting it right now. Yeah, the doctor who pioneered the method and wrote the study in 2019. He talks about like things that surprise people. I don't think he talked about this one on his videos, but he's like, it's cool. Laryngoscopy or something like that. It's just laryngopedia, whatever. I've seen repos where it's like things that are surprised about burping. It's like, yeah, sometimes you burp or soda comes up on your nose. You feel it in your nose. That's just rare, but people relate to it. Regular humans who can burp, always burpers. and then as post-Botox, you might feel it more often because you're very much uncontrollable. Like it's a very loose muscle. It will go up way too much and then like settle into like a normal range, hopefully. Not never go back down to the stiff range. Still have some more. I didn't get to like sip as much. I'm not good at. Okay. It's wild though. You just drink all the fizzy and then you burp it out and you're not fizzed. Yeah, I'm up to 4-7 still, but I think it's good. It's good to do. Good to do. Get some of my burps in today. Hopefully come up more just on, not just the stuff I drank, but other. I'm not full of air too. I mean, I'm not generally full of air anymore. Wow. Used to be just like fucking 6 o'clock. Even if I woke up at like 10, I'd be full of fucking air. Oh. They're hard to drink because of the top. That gurgled. Let that percolate. I'm done with it. Drank it all. Straight my back. I'm just making sounds there. Let the air exhales and the swallow. I get greedy. I want them so bad, so I like get impatient. I need to relax. Relaxing is part of it. I'm not. We're not this thing. It's stupid. I'm almost like I wouldn't be surprised if like anxiety had to do with it. Where like at some point where I was like really young, I might have been like, oh no, I don't like this bodily function. Let me just not do that. Or I don't like to puke. I got like diametophobia, predated the RCPD, and then settled in because I forced myself to not burp or like thinking it would be vomit, and then I just never did ever again. That might be the case. I don't know. I can't go back in time to check if I burped when I was 2 or whatever. My parents don't remember. You generally burp children though. I do have an anecdote of my grandma almost killing me with a balloon. She left a balloon in my crib and walked away. And then she came back, I was coughing, and she just shoved milk and water down my throat, just like, hey, shut up about it. And I guess I just followed through. And then she forgot about the balloon. And then later in the poop, there was the balloon. Huh? Huh? So, thanks, Grandma. I should not be alive. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got it done by okay. I think I activate the muscle when I'm swallowing, so then I think about and I feel it, and I'm just like very sensitive to all this. So I'm like getting over eager of like, okay, swallow, no, burp. It's like no. I'll probably burp more. Yeah, I got it done. Oh, there you go. That's a good one. Holy shit! I felt the bubble. I felt the fizz taste come up, like the acidity, the Ramune acidity. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm just have to live with that for the rest of my whole life. That's funny. I'll get used to it. It's just funny because so far I've just been like air, like I've had like a barrier. Like this doesn't happen. Like sneeze doesn't happen this way. Just down. I'll get used to it though, as I'm trying to get used to just anxiety. The anxiety is all about being afraid of your body's fear response a lot of the times. So you have to learn to be like, hey, if your body's freaking out, this is your body freaking out. Your brain, just let it. You don't have to fight it. If you fight it, it freaks out about you freaking out about you freaking out, and you get in a loop. So just let it freak out. Okay, it raises your heart rate. It makes you feel like funny. Like makes you feel. It won't kill you. It'll be fine. Same like a fucking little unpleasant taste. Whatever happens. Yeah, no, Amanda who, Amanda who. You can see it. Yeah. This was just because they like, hey, don't overdose on Tylenol. But yeah, I don't know. She was great. I don't know. I got her see it for like 10 seconds, like a couple minutes when she was like, okay, we're ready. We're going like, hi again. And we're doing the thing. And then they knocked, and like I saw her at the table, and then they knocked me out. And when I woke up, I was like, she was gone. So like, I don't know, but I'll see her again. Only issue, uh, was just sort of like the scheduling and whatnot. We're just like, okay, I guess I'll just tell the story of how it happened. Again, just let it. Just don't force it. Don't force it. Just relax. I'm just need time. I have my voice still. My fucking apartment's a mess. I still have. I need to do shit. I need energy to do shit though. It's a day off soon. I might hopefully do more of this. I felt that gurguk, and it's maybe it wasn't coming. It's coming. It's slowly. It's working its way up. Talking swallows air. By the way, breathe existing swallows air, and if you can't let it out, it's okay. Struggled with shit my whole life. Whatever. Found out my ex was just like, I would also be really bad about like swallowing. I'd like, I don't technically I don't have issues swallowing, presumably according to tests. That's part of it. I'll get to it. But I would choke on water a lot, and then my ex at the time still cared about me. That's so mean. I know. You know, whatever. It was just like, hey, it's really concerning. Like, it just then like thought it was like, does this have to do with the fact you can't burp? I'm like, I guess maybe, and like, and I think it might be, and just that like I'm like very conscious of like swallow stuff, so like I get caught up in like the thought or whatever. I feel like if it was more, if the muscle was a little more relaxed, it would just like swallow water and just let go. Like I wouldn't be so. I'm getting a lot of just swallow through it. It's fine, right? Practicing, and I look it up again. I remember at some point noticing like, yeah, I don't burp, and like, oh yeah, it's just like a curiosity. I remember reading about it on Reddit or seeing that people mention, yeah, some people can't burp. Like, okay, yeah, whatever. And it was just that time though that I looked up. I'm like, wait a second, this is serious. This explains literally everything wrong with me. This explains why like eating out kills me. I'm not allergic. I'm not like probably not even gluten intolerant like I thought I might be. Like probably not even like allergic to this or like or lactose intolerant. Maybe not even. I don't think I am. I think I literally it's just this right. And as more time goes on, like more and more symptoms where you're like, oh my god, it's like, yeah, that does it. That's from fucking RCPD. Absurd. I have a list. I need to finish the list of just like things I struggled with and see how I feel about them after. But I think most of them, like, how are I gonna wait? So I'd like, at the time, the website's down now. It's like noburp.info. What happened to that one? Who knows? They had a list of, I guess it's a Wikipedia page. So, but like, so they had a list of doctors. Amanda, who was the one here. So I asked my doctor to send a referral, and I did. I saw her. She like shoved the camera through my nose and said, "Yeah, your throat looks fine. We still want to run some tests because if we do a Botox and it's not that," and I'm just like, "I know it's that though. Please, we can rule it out so that we know it's not hurting you." And one was the barium swallow, just to see if I can swallow right. I should get more water. Actually, I'll get more water. Now, when I forced like a tiny little bit, so I probably shouldn't. I probably should just let them be. Just let it. It's okay. You can hold a little bit of air. Yeah, no, I saw myself coming, walking back, and I'm like, this cute fucking bitch. I need to pose for the camera. I should drink the water I got. This cup has my old workplace logo on it, so I don't want to flash it. Guess it's fine. And she's like, the barium soil test and like a probe test that like they leave a probe in there that measures like pressure in the body, and then overnight, presumably, or some shit, you take it home and you bring it back. I don't know, like wild shit, and it would show that like, hey, you're building up pressure all day. I could have told you that. I never got the test because she said like the barium swallow we can like schedule it within a month. It's not a problem. That test takes forever to get scheduled because it has to do with like ENT stuff, and ENT stuff has been backed up since COVID for 4 years and 5 years now. I guess probably still backed up. And I'm like, all right, sure. Tell me when you want to schedule in. Like I'm like, okay, let's start. Let's do it. I guess I'll wait a year. I never heard back. I had a follow-up appointment. It's like, if you don't hear back, we'll do a follow-up appointment. We'll see how I do. I got the call literally earlier, like on fucking August, I think, September, and the receptionist like, yeah, we never did the barium salt. I'm like, well, August or July. I don't know. We never did the barium salt test, did we? I'm like, no, that was the easy one to schedule. It's like, yeah, and like, did you even tell the other one? It's like, okay, we'll do the barium salt test. I can get that in like for you like within like a month or so. I'm like, okay, cool, thank you, please. I'm like waiting and just suffering for like a year. Okay. I got the barium swallow test and they found nothing wrong. They're like, you swallow like a champ. You're the swallow queen. Swallow master. Okay. Swallow just fine. So it's not coming down the issue, it's coming up, right? And so she called me back and said, yeah, results are great. You swallow like a champ. We could do the other test or we could just go ahead with the Botox. I'm just like, just fucking go ahead. I don't need to do another test to know what's wrong with me. That's like the thing. Like the diagnosis is just like the tests are to rule out the other potential issues. But if you tell them you have it, they believe you. Because like, well, like that's just how you know. You know because you have it. Because you know clearly that you have it. I guess the other test is the only one that so far has been shown to like, because how else you measure it? But like, it's also just like obvious enough. You're just like, come on, just do it. And yeah, I got scheduled and I did it, and it's an interesting experience. First time doing general anesthesia and getting knocked out. This is getting heavily drugged. I don't do drugs or alcohol, so I think that was my first time being like at that level of inebriated. And it's funny because I'm just like, my brain is mostly all here. I'm here, but like, it's like, fuck, like what the fuck? It's like I don't like the body moves slow, and it's like I don't. I don't care for this. Like, it's fine. I know what's happening, so whatever. But I don't see myself drinking or smoking or fucking weed or drugs. I'd rather be in control. Control. Even if it means being an anxious fucking mess. Yeah. I'm done. I'm done. I had a soda. It did not kill me. It was tasty. I burped a couple times, like a couple good ones there. Tasting like this, like, oh, beautiful time burp. I know it's, give it time. That's sick though. I still need to find the actual dinner though. That's not peanut butter rice cake. I need to buy groceries. I haven't gone grocery shopping because all this shit has been going on. Been eating out every fucking day. Whatever. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching and thanks for being curious about this weird nonsense. It's interesting. I think it's worth documenting. I think I will keep talking about it even after I'm through with it, just because I want more people to know. Like, it legitimately is like life change. Like, you don't feel like you're human until you can burp. Like, I'm starting to be human again for the first time, maybe. Why am I like lopsided? It's the camera that's lopsided, it's not me. Okay. Yeah, it's the camera. Whatever. Bye.